recording away, as always. Chapstick. Hello, Tamara. Good evening, Ellie. Carrie. So glad you could join me. I was like a minute or two late because I forgot to run up and grab my coffee. So my first coffee today, can you believe it? I cannot. Okay, alrighty. Who's ready to start a new year? A new year journaling. Yay! This is, hello Margie. Hello Dania. Are you home from work yet? Hello Mary Pat. Who's already starting the new year off with a new journal, a new planner? Kicking things off with all those good intentions. So as you can see, I'm planning to use the goodies that we got with the last journal club. So the last journal club, you got our currently stamp set, which if you weren't part of the journal club, you can get it in the shop now. I don't have it handy to get you the link, but it is in the shop right now. It's under, if you look under new goodies, it should be right there. And with the bundle, you also got the sticker tablet, the Winter Wonder sticker tablet by Simple Stories, as well as the ephemera. And we used a lot of it in our last hangout. You have 2 new journals, Ellie. That's awesome. I have more than one as well. What was I going to say? Oh, so the last get together was before the new year, yes? Or did we get together on the weekend? I can't remember. And we did a currently hangout. So we used our brand new stamp set. We used our sticker tablet. We used our ephemera as well. And so we used lots of we made our own background, or at least I did. Hello, Wanda. We hung out and played with, instead of like lots of times, okay, is there anybody here that's new, that's never journaled before or never journaled with us before? Because I don't want to like, repeat the same things to everybody that's, hangs out with me every week. That coffee hits the spot. So sometimes, I'm using a blank journal for this particular journal is blank. It doesn't have any lines. It's not a dot grid journal. So you can really do pretty much anything you want with it. A lot of times I use patterned paper. Sometimes I just use a little bit of patterned paper and then this is our alphabet stencil that we used with inks on the background there. Again, patterned paper and some journaling cards, just like it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Apply, rinse, repeat. Again, more of the same. This is more crafty and more scrapbooky, I guess, paper crafting with patterned papers, ephemera, alphabet stickers, things like that. And of course our inks. And so what we did last time, instead of using patterned paper, we used the background paper, or I used just the background white and decorated it with my markers. So I made sort of a plaid background and just kind of went a little more artsy fun with it. And we used a lot of our ephemera pieces, the journaling cards from the kit, some of the stickers as well. I used some of our inks with our new currently stamp set. Made sure to put a date on it. Yes, so it was the end of December that we did this. Is that only last week? I think it is. When was January 1st? Friday? Thursday? Thursday. So we're going to turn the page. Hello, Lori. And I was debating on starting a new book because it's a new year, but I have several pages left, so I didn't want to waste them. So I'm going to continue on in this book. Hello from Nonstop Snow, Alaska. Oh no, Michelle, you should be careful. Be careful with all that snow. Gosh. Yeah, we had freezing rain today. We didn't have snow, so. But of course, I didn't get out to the post office. I'm fingers crossed for getting out to the post office tomorrow. So, I've worked on a whole bunch of the Boxing Week orders. They're all ready to go tomorrow. I'm also packaging the new Krafty Club bundles. So I've got the stamp sets packaged and labeled and ready to go. I just have to bundle everything together and get ready to ship out your orders. So there's still a couple of spots left. So if anybody wants to join Krafty Club, you can find that under the pre-order section of the website as well. Good evening, Linda. How are you? Oh, lots of people coming to hang out. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to use this part of my journal again, and I've got my embellishments. I did also find I knew I had a 6x8 paper pad from the same line somewhere, and I found it. Yay! So I think I know what I'm going to use from the paper pad as well. The sticker tablet. This is the new stamp set that we used last time. If you don't have it, it's in the shop. I don't know if I can find that link real quick. Oh, if I go under new goodies, it's the first one right under new goodies. So if you weren't able to be part of if you didn't get a spot in our journal club group, you can grab the stamp set. Also, I do have some of the sticker tablets and the ephemera available too, if anybody wants those as well. So I pulled out, I think I might use our Krafty Alphabet stamp set tonight because I really like the numbers in that. If I decide to use numbers, I'm also going to put the date on there. Yeah, so I may use our calendar essential stamp set as well, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm going to put them aside, but close by so that I remember where I found them or where they are when I need them. And so this is my planner for the year. So this will be my yearly planner. And I just thought I'd show you what I've got in here because it's going to translate into today's hangout. So this is a Hubman and Chub Girl A5 planner. So this is my, welcome to 2026 title page. I did do a page with some birthdays on there. I have to finish doing that. Also, I'm waiting for a replacement sticker to go there, but I try to keep track of as many birthdays as I can in the front of my book, so I always have them in the same place to look for. This is what I'm going to kind of build off of for my pages today. So these are my, and I prefer to call them intentions rather than resolutions for the year. So these are things I intend to do. These are things that I would really like to tie into, get working on, think about every day. My intentions for 2026. I did decorate it with a bunch of Hufflepuff and Harry Potter stickers, but I'm going to build off those today. So this is my journal that I have my monthly journal my monthly calendar and then my weekly. So that's how that one works. But I just wanted to show you, I'm going to be building off of that. So I got to keep that handy close by. Okay. So what's everybody else using? Are you planning to use some similar stuff? Are you planning to use our journal club goodies or what? So what my thought was for this, because if you've never done journaling before, it can be very, very simple. All you need is a notebook and a pen. Really? That's all you need. Hubman and Chub Girl. Hi, Sherry. Hubman and Chub Girl is the name of the website. They have, they are Canadian and their base or their warehouse is in Toronto. They have expanded and they do have one in Houston now. So if you're, you can order from anywhere. So here's my plan. I'm going to decorate a little bit, but I'm going to make it fairly simple. And if you haven't started yours yet and you have this sticker tablet, you may want to join me in doing it this way. If you have it, if you want to just jot things down in a journal, you can totally make this as simple as possible. This could be 5 minutes if you wanted it to be. You know, mine never are, but you could really just jot down something. This, I have a list that I have posted in front of me. It took me less than 5 minutes to write down because I knew kind of the things that I wanted to be intentional about this year. So, but I'm going to do a 2-page. You could totally just do 1, but this is going to be kind of my title page over here because I love, you know, title pages or like announcing what this is about kind of thing. So I'm going to use this paper. There are lots of really pretty papers in the, I have the 6x8 paper pad, but you can use anything. And this is one of the cards from the ephemera package. We used most of the, or I used most of the bigger ones in our page from last week. So I used a lot of the bigger ones. So I'm going to use this one and I'm going to stamp my title on here and then maybe decorate with some stickers around there or some ephemera possibly. And then my list is going to be over here. Now, what I'm planning to do, because I did actually plan this out, believe it or not. So you have, there's lots of stickers and things in here that you can use. You could totally use one of the border stickers for either side. There's lots of words, which I love. Lots of smaller words on color splotches, more snowflakes and labels and word stickers. There's so many fun things in here that you can use. But what I was thinking was this one, I think it's the very last page, is pretty much the exact size for over here. So what I was thinking was making a title page, maybe adding some stickers or ephemera or something, and then using these as my intentions for the year to write my different intentions. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 9 on my list. Now, some of them are kind of small, so I have to be short and to the point or, you know, write really small. I'm going to try to rip this out so that I can work on writing on it before I lay them down in case I make a mistake. Because, you know, that's possible. So I'm going to measure. Where's my big old ruler? Hang on. When I cut my papers down, as you know, do you like that idea, Sherry? Do you think you think it'll look good, Lori? All right. That's my plan. And usually, if I do make a plan, it usually works out. So my pages are going to be 5 1/4, or my one page, 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. So I'm going to cut this down. Where are you? Okay. Oh, no. This cutter's too small. So what did I say? 5 1/4? Yes, right? 5 1/4. My memory. 7 3/4. Now I gotta move. I have orders up here. Okay. 7 3/4. 5 1/4. That's what I cut it to. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Because you do know I love to doodle around the frame. So I have to leave some space so I can doodle around the outside. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to put my book to the side so that I can work on this in advance. Okay, so for my title, I want to say 2026 to-do list. I would do intentions, but I don't think the card's long enough. Unless I did, yeah, I don't think my alphabets are too big to do intentions. So I'll do 2026 to-do list. and hope that it works out. So I pulled a bunch of colors. So if you've got these, this paper line, these are some of the colors that I pulled. I pulled out Blue Bay, Magical Midnight, Pretty in Pink. I also pulled out mostly Melon. I'm not sure if it'll be too light. And I did have Glorious Grapefruit, and I used it the last time, and I think it was too bright. So possibly one or some of these. Okay. So maybe you can help me decide what colors. Okay. So I really like the numbers. Sorry, that was loud. I really like the numbers in our alphabet set. I don't know how many of you have that set, but I really love the numbers. So we can do 20. And then we'll have to use the 2 again. So 20, 26. You know what? Maybe I'll do them separately. That way they can be a little bit closer together. Okay. So what's everybody else's plans? Have you made a list? Do I do Pretty in Pink? I also got Sandy Shores. I'm going to try mostly Melon. And it is light, so if I have to go darker, I have to go darker. If I don't like the color, I can always go over it with a darker one. I do like that. See, it coordinates with the peachy color, or the rather melon color. Okay, perfect. So we're going to use the 2 again, but we're going to go, what did I do with the 0? Oh no. There it is. Oops. They're not, and they probably will not be perfectly straight because I am human. Is anybody playing along, or are you just hanging out and watching? Oops. 20. Oh, where's my... I'm thinking maybe some of you are playing along because nobody's talking to me. 20. Cease. You're playing along, Margie? Yay! Watching, and we'll do it afterwards. Where are you today, Margie? Are you at the cottage? You're playing, Ellie? Excellent. I love it when people play along. 20. Cease. It's a little crooked, but I'm okay with that, Danielle. Hi, I'm peeking in while waiting for a Tim's order. Oh, awesome. I just poured myself a coffee. Cottage, very cool. What's the weather like up there? 2026. Okay. 2026, and I'm going to go to-do list. So I want to do a capital T. And a small O. I painted my crafty area, and we'll play once I find my journal stuff. Wow, that's fun. I'm going to continue to do them individually because I don't like leaving space. Okay, now do I continue? Okay, here's a question for you. Do I continue doing that same color with mostly melon, or do I do a different color for to-do and a different color for list? What say you? I've got Magical Midnight, Blue Bay, Sandy Shores. What do you think? I discovered I will never be a professional painter. Me either, Wanda. But not nearly as much snow as last year. Oh, is that right? Good, 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 good. Okay, do I change color or keep the same? Lori says different colors. Anybody else? Different colors. Then we'll go with different colors. Let's do to do in Blue Bay. Different? Okay. Let's do to do in Blue Bay. I hope that's... Oh no, I'm not, that looks yellow to me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Or it looks like it has an orange color or red. We must have used it for something else. And I just want to make sure, I know that the ink does stain, so it could just be stained, but I want to make sure that I don't have any, see how it looks orangey? I want to make sure that none of it comes off with the blue, because I don't know what color that would make. Orange and blue, what would that make? Peachy and blue. Oh, nope, perfect. 2. So there's our T. T and oh my gosh, I had an O. Where did it go? I had the O. Did it land in my lap? Oh no. Oh sugar. Oh, it was stuck to the bottom of a an I was gonna say ice cube. Ink cube, not ice cube. Okay. We got our O. Two. And then I'm gonna leave my O there. And capital D. It's never been used, so I want to make sure that I clean it. Okay, to do. T-O-D. Okay, so that's our big letter D. Clean and replace. And we need our little O. Oops. In Blue Bay, and then what color should we use for the word list? Maybe the Sandy Shores? Or pink. Maybe we should do pretty in pink. Okay, so we've got to do. Sorry, this is taking a while, guys, because I want to make sure that I do them individually. L for list. No rush, but did my inks get... No, I wasn't able to get to the post office today because of the freezing rain. So I'm hoping to get there tomorrow. To do list L. Here we go. Okay, so that was Blue Bay. Now we're going to try pretty in pink and hope that it shows up nicely. Thank you. Yeah, Emily and Brooks were supposed to come today, but because of the weather, it was safer for them to stay home, which was kind of a bummer, but you always got to be safe. L-I. Stick. It keeps sticking to my fingers. List L. I. Yeah, the weather has been the worst lately. Like, we had tons of snow, you know, several days in a row. I was so thankful that Al was off work because the roads were an absolute mess. My parents haven't left the house since Christmas Day, when they came here for Christmas Day, just because the weather's just been awful. Hello, Lynn. Freezing rain on and off all day here in Georgetown. We didn't take our son to indoor baseball training tonight. Uh-huh. Exactly. You got to be safe. So that means you were able to hang out with us. To-do list. Now I just need my tea. And then my title's done. We're getting snow right down and water down. Is that where you are, Lori? That's where Carrie lives close to, Waterdown. Coffee break. Okay, where's my tea? Snow, yuck. More snow. Yeah, it was freezing rain, but like it was hovering around 0. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's supposed to be cold again tomorrow, but I could be wrong. I can't even keep track of the day, let alone the weather. There we go. 2026 to-do list. I love it. You love it there? That's so good. It's great that when you love where you live. Okay. All right. So that's the alphabet for now. So I've cut this down, and I am going to corner round it because I do like it. I do like having the corners rounded in my book, and then I can doodle around the frame. You could do all 4 corners. You could do just 2 corners rounded, whatever you like. So that is what I've got for my title so far. When I'm, finishing up and decorating, I might see if I can put any stickers on or ephemera. What have we got here? Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have put like 2026 on one of these or something. So magical. Something like that, maybe. See what else I have in my sticker tablet as well. But this is the star of the show, I think. I'm going to try to write on these, and I'm going to try to figure out what ones are going to work best, like for the amount that I'm going to be writing. So my smallest ones are these circles and this flag here. I could always, write on both flags though. So, so one of them, okay, so a short one that I've got is, so I think I was talking with you guys before. Let me zoom in a little bit. That my Christmas gift from my husband was a new iPad and a pencil, like a, not an Apple pencil, but a similar pencil. And I would really, really, really like to learn how to doodle and use the app that's called Procreate. And I would really like to learn how to use it and possibly figure out how to do some things for myself for Kraftin Kimmie Stamps. I'm no artist, but I want to try to learn how to use Procreate. So I want to, where is it? Learn to use Procreate. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to try to do it straight. So that's one of my big goals for this year. I want to spend more time outside. especially in the nicer weather. Okay. What about you guys? What are some things that you might want to focus more on this year? I want to spend less time. Well, yeah. Spend less time on my phone. Decluttering is definitely one of mine. Let's see, I've done this one, and this one, and this one, so another small one. I want to start, for KKS, so for Kraftin Kimmie Stamps, I want to post more consistently on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, why not? Learn how to use my scan and cut, take better photos, learn how to watercolor. Do you know what? Okay, Margie, listen. So I follow this watercolor artist, and she's very, very beginner friendly. Like, she's not, like, she does some really amazing stuff, but the stuff she does on Instagram is just getting people started and just exercises and things like that. And her name is Andrea Nelson. And she started she's doing 30 days of watercoloring, but it's going to be 2 months because she's posting every other day. And so she's done 3 days so far. And I saw them. I haven't done them yet, but they look pretty simple and they look like I might be able to, but I've never put paint to paper. So I would just be very but I would love to do that too. There's a couple different easy watercolors that I've, artists that I watch. Focus more on things that bring me joy and worry less about others. Yes, girl. Focus on you. Self-time, crafty time, things that make you happy. Exactly. Read more books, Lynn. Yay! I can help you with that. I want to start my sublimation journey and my sourdough experience. Very cool. I would love to start, not sourdough, but like I've seen lots of, again, through my being on my phone and doom scrolling, I've seen lots of ways to make like instant bread, like with instant yeast, and I've never done anything like that, and I would love to make bread for Al for, you know, his week at work or whatever. And then you know what goes in it, and not a bunch of preservatives. You know what I'm saying? Finish baby's first year album. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Okay, what else? So I've got that. So I wrote that. So I want to, number one, let's see, where should I put that one? Okay, I think I'm going to put this one up here. So I want to eat better. That is of utmost importance. Eat better, more fresh veggies, and fruit smoothies. Yum. I need to do that because I am terrible for eating fruits and vegetables. You got your starter for bread. Yay! I just have to put photos in each month. That's awesome, Lori. So scratch that one. I need a short one for here. Spend more time with soon as the weather gets better. Do I have 3 more? Maybe I counted wrong. 1, 2. Oh no, I have 3 more. Okay, I want to read more. I have a goal for the year of 60. Well, this past year I did read 60. The years before, several years before, I've always read over 100, but last year was super hard. Healthy eating is huge for me and super hard. Yes, me too, Tamara. We need to keep each other accountable. Yeah. I need recipes for, because I hate vegetables. I really hate them. I don't love a lot of fruits. I only like the ones that have lots of sugar in them, like berries. So, yeah. Read more. Goal of 60. No buying. No buying new books. Read off my shelves from the library, and audio. I want to read audio too. So I want to read more. I have a goal of 60. No buying. Read off of my shelves because I have more than enough to read from, also from the library, and I want to read more audio as well. Try my MyFitnessPal app. It helps you track. Helps you track what? I don't want to figure out calories and all that nuts stuff. Please include lots of water in our healthy. Yes, of course. You know what I also have been doing? This is like therapy as well as crafty get together, but I've been drinking a glass of hot water every morning, which I think is helping because I seem to have more energy. It says it like, jumpstarts your nervous system for the day or whatever, and detoxifies your body and gets rid of all the nasty stuff. And, so I've been doing that every morning since January 1st, and I do notice a difference so far. It does all that for you. You just have to pick the food. I see. My MyFitnessPal app. Well, I'll have to check that out. Okay, I have 2 more. I want to spend more, not money, spend more time getting crafty with my KKS friends. So by that I mean we did great. Last year was our first year doing the journal nights. So we did almost every Tuesday night plus the last Friday of every month for our calendar night. And now we're also adding in one Sunday afternoon a month to do our currently /glimmers hangout. Hot water is in my coffee. Yeah. Warm water with fresh lemon. Yes. Does that taste good? Because hot water doesn't taste great. Hot water at bedtime, and I've been doing it for years. Yeah, at bedtime, that just makes me have to get up at 3 in the morning to pee. I really hate vegetables and have doctor's orders to eat half a plate at every meal. Yes, I know. Oh, I just feel thankful if I get a little bit of a vegetable with dinner in every day. That's like a goal for me. That's awesome. Okay, and then my last one is I really want to declutter all the rooms in my house, especially the crafty cave, because it is a disaster. And if I declutter the crafty cave, then I'll be more inspired to get crafty, right? Am I right? Oh shoot, I'm so silly. I was gonna put stamp numbers on each one. Oh well, I did not. Okay, so let's glue this down. Let's tape and then glue this down. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not a fan of vegetables. One vegetable I really, really love is squash, especially buttercup squash. However, I think it's mostly because Al puts a lot of butter and brown sugar in it. I'm going to say that's probably why I love it so much. But if that gets, you know, gets you to eat it. I saw somebody talking the other day about eating healthy and everything. And they said, if it takes cheese on your vegetable for you to eat vegetables, that is a healthy choice. If it takes, you know, like one of those flavor things in your water to get you to drink water, then that is a healthy choice for you. So whatever it takes for you to eat those vegetables, drink that water, what, you know, that's a healthy choice for you, right? Because if you don't, then you're not going to eat it at all. Spaghetti squash, yep. Plus I have a blood clotting disorder, which eliminates many veggies as an option. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I couldn't get the pin out. Okay, who's getting... I shouldn't try to talk with a pin in my mouth. Who's getting ready for Traders? Okay, who's already watching UK Traders? Me. And then the US one is going to be starting on Thursday, I think. I think. Okay, so before I stick these down, I want to kind of look at anything additional I might want to put on there. Okay, now let's try to lay these down on here so that they look good. Okay. No, the hockey game is on. What were you answering? What did I say? And hello, Lola. I don't think we've met. Okay, sorry, this is Lori on my other account. Oh, Lori Hughes on your other account? Oh, I see your picture of your puppy. Yes, I see that's you. Eat better. Okay. Learn to use Procreate. Okay. Oh, I love this one with the bird. Lola is my dog. Right. Spend more time with Brooks and Emily. Okay. Spend more time getting crafty. Okay. I think I'm going to do the bottom one so that I can kind of center everything properly. Yes, it's a whole sheet. It's the last sheet in the sticker tablet. That's why I used it. Yay, that fit perfectly. Okay. Hello, Carrie. Oh, thanks, Mary Bat. Well, the sticker tablet really did all the work for me, but I'm going to see if I can, if there's anything else I want to add before I stick these down. Or little ones I can put in here. We've got some socks. Ooh, there's a coffee cup. Let's see if there's anything. I could put a polar bear up at the top, but I got one down there, so maybe not. Thanks, Lynn. Yes, Lori, you definitely should use these. They're so fun. Could put the snow cone thing down here, or there's a house, there's a sled. Oh, I love this scarf. Oh my goodness. And then I love that there's these little word stickers as well. I don't know that they'd go well on here because we have a lot of writing already. So, but there are snowflakes and hearts and stars. 'Tis the season to sparkle. I love winter. Snow happy, more words. There's your border stickers that you could totally use. Hello, Gwen. Happy New Year. Thanks, Lynn. Maybe a rabbit. Maybe one of the rabbits would look cute. Or a snowman. Because we have a polar bear, but no snowman. And then look at all the nice florals. I might put, like, this one, if I can get it off without ripping it. It's small. I was thinking this one here, because there is a pink flower over here. Let's see. Let's see. I think maybe a snowman. Maybe a snowman over here. Yeah, there's so many snowmen. Yeah, how about this guy? Well, let's see how it looks first. Over here. Yes, and then I can put this here, and then I was thinking of maybe no, I don't know. Is there anything else in here? Ooh, there's some little ones here. Something like that, and then oh, I think I like that. But then maybe I was thinking like a word sticker here and then this over top. So let's see what we have. Your title block reminds me of an old console TV. Yes. And I think a little, where's I going to put that? How about a little blue star here? And a little teal colored heart here. I like those. And a little, what do you call that? It's a little tiny snowflake. Okay, nope, I was gonna see if I could use, where are they? Sorry, I lost them. Yeah, these words. Maybe there's something that could go across here. Feeling frosty, winter wishes, magical memories. I do like Winter Wonderland, but that's too long. Feeling frosty is good. Burr. Stay cozy. How about stay cozy? And then like that. Okay, and then I want to glue this down. How's everybody doing? Everybody else working on yours? Anyone? Oh, I did want to put, you know what, I'm just going to write the date because I ran out of room to stamp it. So this is January 2026. Where should I write that? I don't know. Do I have room? You are, Margie? Awesome. Lori's getting ideas. I could do it along this side too. January 2026. Okay, perfect. And as always, I'm going to doodle. Okay, see ya, Ellie. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. Okay. There we go. I think that's it. What do you think? Is there anything missing? Okay, see ya, Wanda. A work Zoomy thing. Perfect. So the ink colors that coordinate with this line are mostly Melon, Blue Bay, Pretty in Pink, Magical Midnight, and Sandy Shores. Right? It's so easy. It's so quick and easy. Like, it didn't even take us an hour. And that's like, you know, that whole page in your sticker tablet, it was the very last page, and it did all the work for us. So there you go. Yay! So I also used my Krafty Alphabet stamp set and the different inks, and I was going to use the numbers and I forgot. But yay! Okay, so I need to put, I've got all the, what do you call them? The events up in the journal group. So if you go to the top of our page and you click on events, all the upcoming events for January will come up. So our next Tuesday night is going to be all about December. So that's going to be a scrapbook notebook or notebook scrapbooking type of night with photos if you want to hang out with us. Then Sunday the 18th, I put it at noon. So I'm hoping that will work for most people. So noon, Eastern time. So we're going to do the currently and glimmers. So be sure over the next couple of weeks to jot down things for currently or things for glimmers. If you don't know what glimmers are, just shout it out. And then Tuesday the 20th, the evening, we'll be doing a listing called Movies on Repeat. The 27th, we will do What I Love About Winter. And then Friday night, January 30th, we'll do our February calendar hangout. Yay. Okay. So, if you have any questions or if you have any, suggestions of things that you want to do in the future, you can post them in the group or you can message me. I'm always open for ideas. Also, the new journal club I will be releasing soon. So I was going to release it the weekend of the Krafty release, which is going to be the 24th weekend, I think it is. So if you, so that way, if you order anything from the, release, then you can order the release and the journal club and I can ship them together. So I'll make the most of shipping. So, I hope that sounds good to you, but it's very exciting. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Also, I will be posting in the main group soon about the next ATC swap. A lot of you were asking about that. And I have kind of something special, so I'm telling you guys first, but, the people that join in the ATC swap are going to get first dibs on something special. So I will, tell you more about that when I post, about it. It's going to be like a general, ATC swap because it's not really spring yet. We already did a winter Christmas one. So this next one's going to be like a general theme. So you can go wild with whatever stamp set, obviously Kraftin Kimmie stamp set and or stencil you want to use. So I'll be posting about that soon as well. And I'm going to come up with a list for, a scavenger hunt again. So we'll do an evening maybe in February with a scavenger hunt list. So I hope you guys had fun. I cannot wait to see what you made or are making. Be sure to share it in the group. Again, if you use Krafty Kimmie stamps or stencils or inks, you can enter it in the main group in any of our challenges. So this fits perfectly for the anything but a card challenge. So you can do that over in the main group. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope this was quick and easy for you guys, and we'll see you again next time, okay? Love you, bye.